do. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope your day was good. Oh my God. I don't know what I look like. I can't even tell. I don't know. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? It doesn't matter. This isn't, that's not, no. Good morning. I'm sorry. I'm not quite awake yet. Good idea to do a morning show if I'm not quite awake yet. But that's okay. Hey, good morning. Morning, Oomph. Morning, Easily. Anyways, good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I hope you have little ghouls and goblins in your life, and they will be going out tricking and treating. I hope that's true. I really enjoy Halloween. I think it's a great holiday. I started watching some of the horror movies last night, and then tonight, of course, after my show, I'll watch The Thing, which is my favorite Halloween movie to watch, except for Halloween, because then I watch Halloween. But first I watch The Thing. And I love that movie so much. This reminds me of being a kid. Not that I was alive when it was then. Rainy all day and night? That's kind of nice. I wish we had like a little bit of weather right now. I don't know. I can't even worry about what that looks like. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, good outing yesterday with the dino. Met the nicest person who works at the Alfred Coffee in Beverly Hills. Hi, Badger. How are you? So that was nice. I'm not going to go out today because I got to run an errand. And then tonight I'm going to do that little Halloween thing. It won't be a long show, but it'll be hopefully funny. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm not sure how funny it'll be. Well, I'll try. I'll try to make it funny. Anyway, I just kind of feel like I'm over here doing my little thing. Being, like ignorant of all that goes around me. And just kind of like, all right, I'm just going to keep doing this and see what happens. Watching Last of Agatha. Oh my God. Okay, so did you... Oh, Rocky Horror, yes. Oh, Halloween, The Shining, and Rocky Horror. Easily, that is the best lineup. Oh my God. I haven't seen that show, Agatha. I've heard about it, though. Where did I just hear about it? How come I didn't even see Agatha all along? What's it on? What is it on regular TV? Oh, Disney. Okay. Okay. I don't have Disney, but that's fine. Watching Last of Agatha all night long. That's so cool. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Enjoy that. Watch it. Agatha is great. I've heard. That's so great. I'm so glad you brought it up because I had forgotten about it until you mentioned it. And I saw someone like singing its virtues. Anyways, good morning. Oh, Elmo's going to be testifying today. Hold on. I have something for that. Sure I do. Sure I do. It's going to be an outside court thing, but it is something that's going to happen. 25 minutes. So, I don't know, what is it? 6 days? 6 days to butterflies. How are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you, friend. Yeah, I'm going to go back to Beverly Hills on Friday and Saturday. Saturday's going to be the worth. If you want to watch something and see me get yelled at, Saturday's definitely the day. Um, I skimmed through the highlights of the Giuliani thing. Oh, wait, what Giuliani thing? I'm so sorry. What Giuliani thing? Which one? I may be out of it. I might be out of it. 5 days till the election. I know. I still haven't chosen all my city council people. I need to do that today. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe that. Good morning. Good morning, Pepper. Former assistant. Oh, I read some early stuff on that. I don't know if more has come out since then, Max. But I read some of the early stuff and it's absolutely unreadable. It's so horrific. He's so disgusting. I don't even know how he has escaped having that stink on him. I just don't even know. I don't know. I don't know how people do that. Why do some people get away with being such a shitty person and then other people just I don't know. It's so weird. Give me coffee. Good morning. Peace, love. Good morning. I have some right now. Me too. There was a hearing yesterday. What? What? When was that? I didn't even see anything, hide nor hair of that. Well, damn it. Wow. I didn't think any of the New York State. Lev Parnas tried to join the Zoom. Oh my God. Oh man, I'm so pissed off. I would have left. God damn it. All I see is this dumb shit. Of course, it's probably not on still because they kill those things sometimes after they show them. Oh man. My life blows. I feel like I'm just floating out here in space. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't keep up with anything. Anyways. Wonder if anyone will be outside the court in, doing, protests and stuff for Elmo. I don't know. I suppose so. I suppose. But they're not. I don't think they're going to zoom that. They're just showing the outside. I don't think they're going to show you the court proceedings in there. I don't know what Pennsylvania's court rules are. The Economist endorsed Harris. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, I think she's going to usher in some real significant reforms and advances. I really do. I don't know why I feel like that. I really feel like waiting to float, nerve pain bad today. Easily, I am just sending you so much warming, healing, light. I hope you get relief. Oh, he filed to have it removed to federal court late last night. Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen, but okay. And I don't think that's going to help him very much, but okay. Easily I'm going to be thinking about you. Done with this pain. Hope back in the USA. Yeah, I really do. I think that I actually, every politicians do protect each other to some degree, and so blah blah blah. They're just not. They have some motivations that we don't understand, but or we don't appreciate. Like money and lobbying and all that stuff. But I do think that she will actually, and her team, this is not a one-person show, but I think that they're, especially if we get the House and the Senate and keep the Senate and maybe strengthen our position there, I really think there could be some very, very exciting legislation. Get rid of Garland. That seems reasonable. Get rid of Garland. Get rid of Ray. And figure that out. And I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like she could do some stuff that, and I say she when I mean the entire administration. I think it's an administrative effort. And I think, presidents are advised on policies and things like that as well. So it's like a team. You want the team around them to be solid. And I think that's a pretty solid team. There's some people in there I don't really love, but that's fine. As long as they get the job done for Americans, I don't really care. I don't really care. Rudy Giuliani bumbles through hearing with sex assault accuser that ends with personal attacks and a mute button. Wow. Oh, shit. I gotta find that. Rudy can't fail. All Rudy does is fail. Oh, God, that's a horrible. Oh, my God. I love that picture of him, though. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's not an image. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this is not now. All right, let me see this. This is from the what am I reading? Oh, The Independent. The Independent. Hi, gal. The Independent. 6 more in Senate. Yep. 10 more in House. That works. That works for me. You have pain meds, getting the oil. Yep. There you go. Just keep it steady. Keep it steady. Rudy Giuliani's sexual assault case hearing spiraled into chaos for 2 hours that ended with the former New York City mayor being muted by the judge. The first oral arguments in the civil suit brought by accuser Noel Dunphy, who was his assistant, unfolded on Wednesday after a series of delays in the case. Series of delays in the case that was first filed in early 2023. Hi, Neil. You haven't missed anything. I'm just reading a little article about Rudy being stupid. Dunphy, who claims to be his former employee, is accusing Giuliani of wide-ranging misconduct, including sexual harassment, assault, battery, and a hostile work environment. The hearing was streamed online and journalists were allowed to watch. Where was that listed? I can't keep up. And maybe it's just me and my mental barrier. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Here we go. The remote hearing was plagued by technical difficulties, high-pitched acoustic feedback, and confusion. At one point, Lev Parnas, a Ukrainian businessman and former Giuliani associate turned critic, tried to be admitted to the virtual meeting, a move that the ex-mayor vocally objected to. The judge didn't let Parnas in. Justice Kelton, Dunphy's lawyer, said he was a potential witness in the case. Uh-oh, he's a witness. Adam Katz, the lawyer representing Giuliani's businesses in this matter, struggled to be heard during the Microsoft Teams call as his connection kept dropping, while the former mayor spoke when the judge expressed wanting him to be muted. Oh, no. Oh, my God, poor Rudy. The judge asked whether Giuliani, who appeared in a black suit and yellow and purple striped tie, was representing himself in the case or whether Katz was. Judge Nicholas Moyne clarified, "I ask not because I'm attempting to criticize you. I'm wondering if there's any confusion on your end, Mr. Giuliani." What a circus. Hi, Kathy. Pointing out that earlier in the case, the former mayor had told another judge that Katz would be representing him. Giuliani replied, "Can I talk to Mr. Katz about it? I am confused." This matter didn't come up again until the end of the hearing when the judge warned Giuliani about the risks of representing himself. I think the lawyer represents whatever assets he has. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's his lawyer. You're one person. We're always harder on ourselves. Oh, thanks, butterflies. I love you. Thank you so much. I'm trying. I'm telling you right now. There's no lack of trying. You were a lawyer. Now you're representing yourself pro se. You know what the pitfalls of that. I would encourage you to find counsel, the judge said, emphasizing that the former mayor would be held to the same rules and ethical guidelines that a lawyer would be. Giuliani, once the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, is now disbarred in New York and Washington, D.C. Giuliani said he understood and that he preferred Katz represent him. He then requested a chance to be heard. Oh my God. The judge allowed Giuliani to make his legal arguments with a caveat. Please do not go on a soliloquy. I believe that would not be in your best interest anyway, Moyne said, and urged him to avoid personal attacks. Oops. That's when the hearing went off the rails. The former Trump lawyer made a series of salacious attacks against Dunphy, who was also on the call wearing a white blazer, mint green shirt, and round glasses. The case should be dismissed based on injustice, Giuliani said, alleging that she previously sued her ex-boyfriend in a similar way. Moyne directed his staff to mute Giuliani. Even with his sound turned off, Giuliani kept talking. Giuliani's remarks were inappropriate, the judge said, speaking directly to Giuliani. He explained that he muted the former mayor because you are going to cause yourself harm by doing this, so I'm going to protect you from yourself. Moyne then encouraged Giuliani to find counsel. After some time, Giuliani unmuted himself and promised to ask the judge a question that was not inflammatory. He asked about the legality of Dunphy's recordings. Much of Dunphy's complaint involves comments that Giuliani allegedly made that she recorded. She claims it was with his permission. Her complaint even states, at times, Giuliani pressed record himself on Miss Dunphy's cell phone to record their conversations. Question, can someone explain to me why when you are disbarred, you aren't in all states? I don't know, Peace Love. That's actually a really great question. Yeah, I don't really know. That would make sense, though, wouldn't it? At time, I feel like they do it, but it's like everything is handled so slowly, like in usual bureaucracies, and they just... That's part that needs to, like, go away. That was really, really good. The judge told Giuliani that he could raise these arguments in a formal response, either an answer to the complaint or a motion to dismiss. Giuliani and his team still have not filed a formal answer to Dunphy's lawsuit. The former mayor replied apologetically, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Because an argument was brought up, I thought I had a right to respond to it. While a comedy of errors reigned at Wednesday's hearing, it was scheduled to address both sides' motions for sanctions and Giuliani's motion to strike parts of Dunphy's May 2023 complaint from the record. The judge rejected both motions for sanctions. The temperature on this case is already sky high. This case has taken a very, very long time to get to a point, and we are still at a preliminary point, Judge Moyne said. We are not going to get tracked down inside issues. I'm not going to get tracked down inside issues. What we need now is a formal response to the complaint. As for the motions to strike, Giuliani had requested to remove portions of the complaint that include references to his drinking, derogatory comments he made about famous people, a claim that he was selling pardons for $2 million, and his appearance in the second Borat film, and allegations of other affairs. All of which Giuliani described in the filing as unnecessary, inflammatory, scandalous, and unduly prejudicial. Regarding the many references in the complaint that suggest Giuliani was rarely sober when interacting with her, the former mayor shook his head with his head in his hands while the judge summarized the allegations. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's so nasty. A bar association can sanction only its members. If you're not a member of the Alabama bar, for example, that state's bar can't punish you. If you're not a member of that bar. Oh, okay. But what if you're a member in multiple places? Does that mean, bars do their own, like, adjudication, right? So each bar would do a separate disbarment, it feels like. Although I would imagine, well, I don't know. Would they use, like, what they got from the other disbarments? I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. Just move your coffee, stupid. Just move your coffee, stupid. I put it right there. Okay, let's see. Katz argued that they should be stricken because, quote, these have nothing to do with Miss Dunphy, but the judge disagreed and decided to keep these portions. He argued the allegations are at the heart of the claims as they refer to hostile work environment and sexual harassment. For example, Moyne said her claims that the former mayor allegedly forced her to watch movies and TV films that she felt uncomfortable, that would be a claim for a hostile work environment. Dunphy's complaint also mentions a few alleged affairs that Giuliani had, including with Maria Ryan, Dr. Maria. The judge ordered to strike any mentions of the affairs unless the affairs occurred in an employment context or there was an employment relationship when the affair was going on. Moyne also agreed to strike the sale of pardons allegation. What? Calling them clearly prejudicial. He said the claim doesn't seem to be relevant to the case and also accuses Giuliani of a serious crime. Well, I'm sorry. Is that why are we here? Why are we here? Okay, yes, peace, love. Except with special permissions, Pro has vice. Each bar probably requires notification of other bar discipline. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. After that filth about 2-year-old babies, I never want to hear that from him ever again. Yeah. As far as I know, I don't know what that is, but I'm not sure I want to know. And court rules vary widely from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. It would be a mess if lawyers could just show up in any court. Yeah, that's true. So does that mean you could only practice in states where you pass the bar? Oh, and do you have to pass? Although there's that thing where the judge can allow an out-of-state attorney to represent a client. Remember that happened in Tina Peters, where the guy was not registered in Colorado, but he was registered other places. But the judge made that exception. I can't remember what the name of that was, but the judge made an exception. I don't know if I need those right now. Okay. I can't believe that. Agreed to strike the sale of pardons. It's a serious crime. So where are we going to do that? What is that called? Isn't that called something? Isn't that called something when the guy stands? What the fuck? Can't remember now, but it'll come to me. Moyne also agreed. Okay, so he sold pardons. Okay, so are we Merrick Garland? Oh, pro hoc vice. Did you just say that? Pro hoc vice. God damn it, oomph. You're such a jerk. God damn it. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. I'm asleep still. You guys are in the future answering questions like an asshole. I didn't know. I know. Imp gives answers to questions we'll ask in the next 2 minutes. He lives in the future. A lot of you live in the future. I don't live in the future. Where's my lighter? I'll tell you what. There better be a lighter. What? Can I get a what? All right, I'm going to have to use this. Oh, I'm going to have to use this to light my... Exactly. Oomph is like GP. They live in the future. This is a civil suit, but they should definitely be criminally charged. Yeah, right? I mean, come on. Here's the problem. There's a bunch of evidence about people selling pardons, but nobody seems to have the political will to do anything about it. She did have him on a tapes. I don't know if she had that on tape. I was wondering that myself, Max. Did she have that on tape or was it not on tape? I understand why Moyne agreed to strike it. It's not really relevant to this case. So, but I hope it's referred for prosecution. I mean, like, how does that work? Don't you refer shit for prosecution? Like, isn't that how that works? I don't understand. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I understand. Oh, wait, I got to keep track of the time because we got to see if stupid is Elmo. Okay, the judge ordered to strike any... Okay, wait. Katz, though, then there was the Borat reference. In Dunphy's complaint, she describes the alleged assault and includes a photo of Borat's subsequent movie film that depicts Giuliani lying down in a hotel room with his hands down his pants. Kelton agreed that this should be included because the image as close an illustration as possible to the situation that Dunphy allegedly experienced. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if that, yeah. Well, I don't know. I know, Carrie. I'm not sure. I have already this morning slipped and slammed. Oh, no. No, Badger, stop it. Basil. Oh my God, Badger. Oh my God. Vasovagal response. Baby, are you okay? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God. Bobo has had that where she's fainted because of whatever the vagal response is. That's scary. Oh my God. I hope you're okay. I know, but just rest up. Be careful. Let's see. Katz, though, said that this comparison is like apples and oranges. It's comparing what happened in a Hollywood movie in a fake interview to Dunphy's allegations. The judge ultimately sided with Katz and struck the photo and the reference to the comedy movie. That kind of makes sense. At one point during the hearing, Giuliani appeared to be munching on cookies before sipping on a white mug with a tiny red heart. At another, he seemed to be fiddling with his iPad while the hearing was ongoing. At others, he appeared to be talking to a brunette woman whose manicured nails sometimes tapped his mute button on his behalf. The judge directed the defense to file an answer to the complaint within 45 days of Wednesday's hearing, adding that he gave Giuliani extra time to figure out the matter of representation. This hearing comes after the case was stalled for months as Giuliani's bankruptcy case played out. He was ordered to pay nearly $150 million to Shane Moss and Ruby Freeman. The pair are now preparing to seize a long list of valuables, including his 1980 Mercedes-Benz, once owned by Lauren Bacall, 26 watches, and his Manhattan penthouse after a federal judge ordered him to turn over his possessions. Blar, blar, blar. Well, there you go. Yeah, not a good day. Not a good day for my ladies. They're in pain. There you go. Do, do, do. I want the 1980 Mercedes owned by Lauren Bacall. Not really. Not really. 26 watches? Why? Why? All right. Let me see if I can find Elmo. No. Oh, all right. Hold on. Nothing, honey. Yeah, there he is. That's a big idiot. All right, it's time to bake. Is it possible to be excited and terrified at the same time? Absolutely. That sounds exactly like something I would do. So I say yes. My vote's yes. There we go. I mean, it's still fire. It's still fire. Anyway, Blue Dinosaur, I think, is a big hit. I love the Blue Dinosaur. I think she's great. I have the old dinosaur hanging up on my wall behind me. You can't really see her, but hold on. Let me see. Do you see? She's in the frame now. Ow! Hold on. Anyway, I think that's cute. Doing stretches, look like a turtle on its back. There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody can see you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You do you. Anyway, yeah, happy Thursday. Happy Halloween. Is everyone going trick-or-treating tonight? Or do you have trick-or-treaters come to your house? I don't have any come to my house because I live in an apartment building. But I usually I will leave a little bowl of candy outside my door because there are kids in the building. And even though they don't like trick or treat in the building, I still want them to have candy. Yeah, handing out candy. Do you guys watch any movies like on... Ooh, you sent Halloween clips in Discord? Fuck yeah. Awesome. It's a great dinosaur. Yeah, I think I just need to get the hang of like pulling down the costume so I can see through the little plastic screen because it's just a smaller plastic screen than the other one. But I think I'll figure it out. I think it'll be okay. I could make a little bunch. Oh, you know what? That's right, Carrie. I could just bunch up the neck to pull down the jaw, and that would do it. That would do it. I know all the kids like trunk and treat and trunk or trunk and I don't know what that is. But like that's cute, and the mall and stuff like that. Yeah, it is kind of sad because like trick or treating house to house was always a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, at the neck. You could gather the neck right below the jaw, and then it would be above the wind. Yeah, that's probably true. I could do that. But I think it's a good suit. It's certainly more it's a lot more powerful air than it's a lot more powerful air than the other suit. I think they improved the pump. Oh, first year my son is going with his friends without me. Oh my God, give me coffee. Oh my goodness. Those are such milestones. Oh my God. I remember. I loved Halloween. I think this is the best holiday. That's a great one. Here, we're going to watch this guy. Oh, and that guy. Stand outside. Well, why don't they go outside? Elon is gonna... Haven't had any trick-or-treaters show up for years. Gonna say 8 to 10 years. Yeah. Well, I could tie it with a thread. Yes, I could just like... I think, Carrie, I think you're onto something. I think I can just work with the fabric, because you're right. I think if I pulled it down even below... I don't know. I think there's a way to do it, though. I think there's a way to do it. I like it. Yeah, so, but, yeah. But come back. We'll have a little show tonight, which will be funny. It's worth watching. Although you could watch it another time. You don't have to watch it tonight. You don't have to watch it live. You can watch it anytime. But you might get a giggle out of it. Somebody get this woman a fan. She's overheating. What'd you think of the microphone? I think I fixed the microphone problem. I haven't listened back to yesterday's stream, but I think the microphone worked. If I'm not, I think Bobo said it might have. I don't know. I have to listen to it. Oh, lots of small ones. The babies.
Good morning to you.
Whoa.
We're live.
Oh shit, I have the Trump rally on too. Sorry, everybody.
And boy, it is cold this morning. Temperature is just 2 degrees above the freezing mark. We're at 34 degrees, and look at this energized
I'm not going to be able to stay with this woman, but
excited to see the hope of our nation, Donald J. Trump.
The hope of our nation.
An outdoor rally. They are so thrilled to have a chance to see President Donald J. Trump in their home state. This is not a battleground state. However, the city of Albuquerque is tired of dealing with the wide open border policy.
Shut up. Shut up. Nobody cares. No, I don't know. Miranda Edrum. Why? What's that? Why can't witches have babies? Because their husbands have Halloweenies. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. But Gloves and Tailbone said, I'm too old now, easily. No, it's not happening. Oh my God. Blah, blah. Classical stretch. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of early for Nazis, isn't it? But here we are. I wonder if there's... I hate these kinds of things. Let's watch people walk in the courtroom. Why? Under the window, put a lightweight bottle cap on the outside and tie around the inside. Oh, I don't know. Oh, wait, let me do this. What is this? What is this? Oh, hold on, sorry. Sorry. You haven't missed him. Don't worry. Oh my God, all this crap. I'm just checking other things. Checking other things, checking other things. Okay, that's just a outside courtroom. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 That's not really happening. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay. There's no other outside. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Kind of a slow Thursday, except for this. What's that? Blinken, Austin hold a briefing with South Korean counterparts. Oh. Is that what he's doing on X promotionally? Wait, what? Performative jump of MAGA thrall on the way to the courtroom, maybe? Yep. 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 Is that what he's doing on X promotionally? Oh, maybe that's it. Is that what he's doing? He's making an X? Oh, all right, easily. We're moving in. We're moving into the zone. Bring you into the zone. Those RSB interviews with Trump rally make. I'm going to tell you, Max, I can't watch them anymore. I can't watch them anymore. They're just too painful. I mean, I do watch them, but I don't watch them as much as I used to. It's kind of interesting. I think he is. I think he's being the logo. Maybe he'll do it when he comes to the courtroom. Give us a nice little jump. What did you call it? What did you call it? A performative jump of MAGA thrall. Do a performative jump of MAGA thrall, please. That's what I read. Must jumping jacks were an attempt to make a giant X. As one pundit said, that guy is 4 years old. Yeah, I don't know if he's 4 years old. I think I like 4-year-olds better than I like him. But I'll tell you. Oh my goodness gracious. Even the photographers are getting sick of this shit. Isn't it cold in Pennsylvania? Why does everyone have shorts on? Isn't it cold back east? I guess that's almost a reason. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, isn't it? My God, I feel like I'm waiting for Godot here. Hold on. Let me see. What's that? Panel 4, Gold Courtroom. Oh, the Fourth Circuit. Much is that dog in the window. Bark, bark. The one with the what? Do. Oh my God. I'm just seeing if anything else pops up. Actually, let me do this. Let me open my bookmarks. Because I have other things while we're waiting. Oh, hey, good news. Good news yesterday on Patrick Byrne. Patrick Byrne after, I think he might be, I don't know what his diagnosis is with autism or spectrum. But I've heard that he might be, but I don't know that. He's also on ketamine. And he's also a fucking trust fund baby that is just incapable of maintaining a normal lifestyle and acting like a normal human being because he's been so spoiled his entire life. And nobody has told him no because his mom's a fucking idiot. And so, yeah, so here we are. We're stuck with him. Isn't that great? I don't know. I don't know enough about that. I don't really care what his performance is in person or anything like that. I care about him being an asset of the Russian government, all the way back to Dana Rohrabacher, That's what I care about. The fact that he has been enlisted as a tool by right-wing extreme fascists. He's a tool of the fascists. Let's keep it simple. So learning that about Dana Rohrabacher and all that shit, that really kind of brought it home for me. I did not know that. I didn't know that Elon had such a background with Dana Rohrabacher. Exactly. It's really all you seem to be able to glean is what his outward behavior is and what the people close to him say. Because if you listen to Grimes and you listen to his children, he is a really horrible person to them. So I don't think that I think he has a personality deficit. I think I think his mother's crazy. I think his dad was probably crazy. Yeah, your son's on the spectrum. Give me coffee. It's called spectrum for a reason. There's a broad range of symptoms, which would make sense, right? Which would make sense. I've seen people defend Musk because he's on the spectrum and acts differently from most people. I figure his being a threat to Western democracy supersedes any condition he has. Well, generally, you know, generally. My ears itch. My ears itch. I have to brush my hair. I have to brush my hair in the morning. Okay. I don't know why that's so bothering me. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that I think that he is sounds like a really fucked up individual, a narcissist, and other things that are I don't think whatever his neurodivergence might be. I think it has nothing to do with his personality being so crappy and the fact that he just doesn't think that you need to play by some of the standard convention, not rules even, just conventions. There are people that are nonverbal and others you wouldn't really be able to tell unless you're around them 24/7. That makes perfect sense to me too. That makes so much sense to me. So yeah, I would not be surprised to hear that. But I don't know. I just, maybe it can excuse or explain some of the erratic behavior or behavior. But there's no way it can be the entire reason. Yeah, he's a sociopath. He's a bit of a sociopath, it feels like, from the outside looking in. I don't know. Asperger, he has talked about it. Oh, okay, Carrie. All right. Well, that makes sense. I mean, and I am not really into you have to perform a certain way. I think it's important to have decorum in certain situations. I think like I don't want my president saying grab him by the pussy and stuff like that. Like I think their attitudes mean something when they're leaders trusted with public service. But I don't really care if I don't care about someone's style or kind of, Oh, I know. Actually, I've heard that. I saw that thing on Midas Touch easily. So I don't know. I don't begrudge him any of the outcomes of his neurodivergence or whatever it might be. I think it's in addition to what like I have problems with his other behavior. I have problems with his friends. I have problems with Peter Thiel. I have problems with privatizing and tanking the dollar just so you can see what happens, If you aren't capable of detecting what's socially appropriate, you shouldn't be in a public-facing position. That's probably really true. It's really true. I'm trolling from my meeting. Is this the PA courtroom? It is. And we don't get to go in, Lee. Hi, all. Hi, Lee. My son's only 15, and he knows yeah, see, that's the thing, Gimme Coffee. I think there are degrees. The Foreign Affairs article that feels like someone recorded me and just typed my ranting. No, I didn't see that. He made the choices he made. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hold on. Where is it? Foreign affairs. Foreign affairs. Foreign affairs. I used to subscribe to this. I don't anymore. But I used to. Whoops. Oh my God, there you are. I'm like, meh. Blink, blank, blunk. Did someone showed her? I'm sure. Oh, I bet he has a whole stable of lawyers. I'll bet you. No, thank you. What do you mean? What do you mean? No. Oh, you know what? Maybe I am still a subscriber. Oh, here we go. How do I do that? Do do do. Do 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 do. It's giving me a little bit of a wall, but that's okay. That's okay. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Do 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 do. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Oh, I'm so mad. What? What? All right. When does email go away? My dad had brain cancer, brother alcohol dementia, sister has what Bruce Willis has, sister-in-law has dementia, yet my neurologist said I have spotless mind. I laughed. You mean you couldn't find it? Oh, easily. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. 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 Get over here. Get. Oh my God, it won't. Oh, it will. Just kidding. Never mind. Do 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 do. What is? Damn it! Stop it. La 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 la. Is that the executive summary, gal? Is that PDF? Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Oh wait, here we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. Got it. I got it. I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, it's not okay. Did it? Fuck. Sorry. It's like I fucking. Stop it. Is it the? I think I do. It's not coming through. I tried the Signal one and it just. But you had a PDF. That's what I don't understand. You said you sent a PDF in Signal. Is that the thing where it says executive summary at the top? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I know why it's doing this. Fuckers. You fuckers. Okay, well, it did work, so. All right. Do. Hold on just a moment and I'll tee up everything will happen. Everything will happen. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's try and make this bigger. All right, so this is an article from Foreign Affairs, The Covert War for American Minds, How Russia, China, and Iran Seek to Spread Disinformation and Chaos in the United States. I think I got it. I think I've got it. Oh, this is very tiny. It's very tiny. There, I like it. Nice and big. I'll make it a little smaller so you can see Elmo if he comes in. Actually. Ah! Da 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 da. Oh, here. We'll go over here. All right. Here's the archiving case. Thank you so much, Gal. I think a bigger disruption would be caused by Elmo simply not showing up. Exactly. Here's the other thing. What we learned yesterday is that Patrick Byrne is going to have to sit for a deposition in the Hunter Biden defamation case because Hunter Biden sued him for defamation last year. And soon, Patrick's going to have to leave the UAE or Dubai or wherever the fuck he is. I guess those are the same. I don't know how everything's named over there. He's going to have to come back over here and sit for a deposition in that case. Elmo's in court because the PA, I don't know if it was a district attorney or the attorney general in Pennsylvania. I thought I read on Twitter the judge had given him 4 minutes to show up. What time is it? Oh yeah, he's 20 minutes late. 20 minutes late. Weird. So, yeah, Patrick Byrne has to come back to the United States to sit for a deposition. I don't know when. I can't remember if it said it. But that's going to be something. We're going to have to catch up on the Hunter Biden defamation suit against Patrick Byrne. I really want to see Patrick Byrne investigated. I really do. Okay. Here we go. Let's start this and see how far we can get with it. Hold on. Let me just move it over a little bit. Meow. There we go. Oh, I guess that's right in my face. You're in my face. Don't get out of my face. Here we go. In September 2024, the U.S. Justice Department charged 2 employees of RT. Let me turn them down a little bit. In September 2024, the U.S. Justice Department charged 2 employees of RT, a Russian state media company, in connection with the transfer of $10 million to a Tennessee-based media startup. U.S. officials accused these individuals of money laundering and failing to register as foreign agents, but their case revealed a wider threat: the continued efforts of Russia and other U.S. adversaries to poison the information environment in the United States. Prior presidential election cycles in 2016 and 2020 saw similar attempts by Russia and other actors to introduce disinformation into the media diets of Americans. This year has been no different. With the unwitting involvement of notable right-wing influencers and commentators, the company in Tennessee produced and published English-language videos on social media platforms such as TikTok and YouTube that promoted views in line with Moscow's interest in amplifying U.S. domestic divisions, according to Justice Department's indictment. Whoops. Dang it. Russian influence operations, as well as those advanced by China and Iran, pose a major threat to American democracy. According to the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, foreign powers may not be trying to attack the integrity of voting systems, but they are using disinformation to undermine trust in the integrity of the election and election processes, as well as to further exacerbate divisions among Americans. Even though Russia's election interference in 2016 attracted a great deal of public opprobrium in the United States, the Kremlin and other autocratic governments still seek to influence how Americans think and perceive the world. The United States has reacted only tepidly to adversaries' attempts to shape the hearts and minds of American voters. It cannot afford to be so timid. It needs to better align agencies and departments in dealing with the threat of foreign influence operations, and it must find ways to coordinate with social media companies and other private actors in curbing the disinformation that spreads on their platforms. It should stand up for the right to free speech at home while not allowing that right to be abused by malicious actors. And it should spread its own narrative in rival countries, giving authoritarian adversaries a dose of their own medicine. With the meteoric growth of social media platforms in the past 2 decades, governments have found new channels through which they can spread their messages and undermine their opponents. Russia famously sought to influence the 2016 U.S. presidential election. According to a declassified 2017 U.S. intelligence report, Russian operatives tried to undermine both the Democrats and the Republicans by releasing information obtained through hacking and by flooding social media feeds with inflammatory content. This year's election is also in the Kremlin's crosshairs. According to a July report released by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, Russia is the predominant threat to U.S. elections and is working to better hide its hand. Russian President Vladimir Putin believes that by deepening polarization and fractiousness in the United States, he can erode American dominance and reestablish Russia as a global power. In pursuit of that goal, Russian operatives have spread incendiary messages on social media about hot-button issues in American politics, including abortion, the right to own guns, immigration, and U.S. support for Ukraine. Russian bot farms are using artificial intelligence to impersonate Americans and spread disinformation and incendiary opinions. The Kremlin has also launched smear campaigns about the presidential candidate, Vice President Kamala Harris, manipulated videos to denigrate her, and pushed narratives that cast doubt on the integrity of U.S. elections, such as a video that falsely shows a person tearing up ballots in Pennsylvania. Moscow's barrage on American social media now includes paid advertisements, fake profiles that promote AI-generated content, and links to websites that impersonate legitimate media to spread Russia-friendly narratives. Putin wants to deepen polarization in the United States to erode American global dominance. These efforts should come as no surprise. Russia has long conceived of information as a weapon. It believes that it is in an information war with the West that, according to an essay published in the Russian Ministry of Defense's journal Military Thought, in the ongoing revolution in information technologies, information and psychological warfare will largely lay the groundwork for victory. Russian military strategists want to use massive psychological manipulation of the population to destabilize the state and society of their adversaries. Russia is far from alone in using such methods to spread confusion and division in the United States. U.S. intelligence officials have warned that Iran has attempted to influence U.S. elections. Tehran, like Moscow, seeks to foment unrest among Americans with the larger aim of undermining American global hegemony. Whereas Russia prefers former President Donald Trump, Iran prefers Harris, according to U.S. intelligence officials. Earlier this year, Iranian hackers allegedly managed to steal and then leak files from the Trump campaign. Roger Stone had his hands in that, so I'm not sure I'm buying any of it. Leak files from the Trump campaign to U.S. President Joe Biden's re-election campaign and media outlets, none of which have published the information. According to Microsoft, an Iranian hacking group has also spread messages on social media in support of boycotting the U.S. presidential election as a form of protest against the war in Gaza. In February, the officer of the Director of National Intelligence also warned that China has stepped up its online information operations, aiming to sow doubts about U.S. leadership, undermine democracy, and extend Beijing's influence through social media. Chinese actors have focused on down-ballot races, attempting to attack Republicans who are generally more critical of China. Another particularly prolific Chinese influence operation known as Spamouflage has used concocted American users on social media to sow dissatisfaction with the presidential election overall. These users have criticized both candidates and posted on contentious topics such as reproductive rights and U.S. support for Israel. What may seem just like a hodgepodge of posts on social media actually has tremendous power. The goal of influence operations is to engineer a shift in enemy decision making by shaping the views of the citizenry. It is difficult to this is a great line. I really like this. The goal. That's a great line. It's difficult to measure the full effects of influence operations while they are underway or even after they end. These activities are long-term by nature with the intent of seeding chaos, discontent, and suspicion within a target population over an extended period. No single message can swing an election in favor of one presidential candidate or another. Rather, it is the cumulative effect of influence operations that yields results in shifting people's views on a particular issue or person. Washington should understand that information operations are a form of protracted conflict between adversaries in which combatants can, in swift succession, experience both success and failure. Since 2016, the United States has taken some significant steps to protect the U.S. information space. For instance, U.S. Cyber Command has targeted Russian trolls and hackers to stop them from threatening U.S. elections. U.S. intelligence officials have continually exposed foreign influence operations in recent years, and the U.S. government has sanctioned individuals and media outlets involved in malign activities. Name the 600. These measures may be steps in the right direction, but they're not enough. The U.S. government's response to foreign influence operations is often disjointed and insufficiently agile. Washington views these activities as principally a matter to be dealt with by law enforcement agencies. In truth, this attack on the public life of the country requires a much more comprehensive and decisive response from the administration. All right, hold on. Better picture, please. He had my full attention for 30 minutes. I know, hegemony. Hi, Slow Speed Chase. How are you? Good to see you. Said he won't be there. He doesn't obey U.S. laws. Oh, well, I guess not. They're all leaving. I think the court, probably the judge did say no. Let me see if I can find an update on here. Hold on. Ooh, I kind of want to keep that. Where is... Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, wow. I don't see any update like on... I know. You need to keep our...
Guys have anything to say? You should go out here. Sir, any comment? Just make that argument to us again.
Oh, he's trying to move it to federal. All right, well, so be it. Nope. Okay. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Some breaking news in Philadelphia. Elon Musk was due in court there this hour after the city's district attorney sued the billionaire and his political action committee over their $1 million a day voter giveaway. But there have been some last-minute developments with a big impact on that hearing. MSNBC legal correspondent Lisa Ruman joins us from Philadelphia. What's the latest, Lisa?
Well, Anna, as we sit here right now, we understand that attorneys for Elon Musk and for Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner are talking to the judge about how this case should proceed, because they were expecting a hearing this morning about whether Elon Musk's lottery, which Larry Krasner alleges is illegal under Pennsylvania law, should be enjoined from proceeding. But late last night, Elon Musk made a filing in a Philadelphia federal court seeking to remove the case and move it to that federal court. In the ordinary course, once you provide written notice to the other side, once you also provide a copy of your federal filing to the state court, that should effectively pause all proceedings in the state court. Nonetheless, we understand that that hearing is still going on behind us. But Elon Musk having done something last night that should effectively make it much more difficult for the district attorney to take any action against his lottery before Election Day, if at all, Anna.
So what does this mean then for the lottery itself at this point?
Well, assuming that Elon Musk freezes this hearing going on behind me today and makes it difficult for the state court to have any hearings against him, unless and until the district attorney decides to seek emergency relief from the federal court, it means Elon Musk can continue to hand out that $1 million. He's given away 12 awards so far, 4 of them in Pennsylvania alone, and he's shown no signs of stopping. Anna, you'll remember that the Department of Justice sent Elon Musk and America PAC a letter last week effectively telling them that in addition to whatever claims Larry Krasner has made under Pennsylvania law, they also believe that the PAC is violating federal election law and federal election criminal law in terms of paying people to vote or paying people to register to vote. That didn't deter Elon Musk, nor has the filing of these claims in Pennsylvania state court. So we'll have to see what happens today.
Sorry.
Filed legal papers
So sorry.
to have the case removed from this court to federal court, and we will proceed to federal court, and we will address the issues there and seek to have the matter remanded back to the state court. After all, this is a case that involves state law issues, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
What's your concern here about this case? What is your concern?
Mr. Krasner, you represent the people of Philadelphia. Don't you feel you should say something?
What did you make of the argument that Elon Musk couldn't get here if he wanted to in 12 hours?
Ooh. All right. Oops. How'd I do? Speak up.
Could Elon Musk get here if he wanted to with the resources that he has?
Oh my God. Sorry. Bench warrant, please. Well, but he filed, Teresa. I don't think they issue a bench warrant if he made a filing. I'm just trying to go down to the cafeteria. Interesting. Very interesting. I know. Well, I mean, I guess he knows he's wrong. So, nope, vigorous defense. That's it. It's a vigorous defense. Okay. Who's the other lawyer? All right.
What does this mean then for the lottery itself at this point?
Well, assuming that Elon Musk freezes this hearing going on behind me today and makes it difficult for the state court to have any hearings against him unless and until the district attorney decides to seek emergency relief from the federal court. It means Elon Musk can continue to hand out that $1 million. He's given away 12 awards so far, 4 of them in Pennsylvania alone, and he's shown no signs of stopping. Anna, you'll remember that the Department of Justice sent Elon Musk and America PAC a letter last week effectively telling them that in addition to whatever claims Larry Krasner has made under Pennsylvania law, they also believe that the PAC is violating federal election law and federal election criminal law in terms of paying people to vote or paying people to register to vote. That didn't deter Elon Musk, nor has the filing of these claims in Pennsylvania state court. So we'll have to see what happens today. But Elon Musk's filing last night was definitely a strategy to prolong and postpone any outcome or resolution of the litigation until well after the election, which would allow him to keep doing exactly what he has been, giving away $1 million a day to voters in swing states who signed that petition that America PAC has put online.
Yeah, he is. He is going all in to get him elected. That was an MSNBC report. I'm going to link
some
that.
Breaking news in Philadelphia.
Okay, stop. Oh, okay. Live ended. Woo. All right. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Let me go ahead and drop the link to that little clip I gave you. It's a tweet from MSNBC. There we go. So you can hear that yourself. Lisa Rubin, who's amazing. We love Lisa Rubin. No one should be able to hoard $300 billion. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no reason. I believe in wealth redistribution. I believe in capping executive pay. I believe in all of those things. I think there's ways to do it that make sense for humanity and would actually make this place a lot better for everybody. And that's really the goal. Should be the goal. Should be. Okay, let's see. I want to go to, let's see. I think I might have missed some stuff. That gal. Oh, yeah, this Nina Burley. I want to go to this. Go to site. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. There we go. Look, it's Sam Alito. Oh, my God. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay, even when it's not Halloween, this is Nina Burley. We love Nina very much. Yeah, Elmo. Oh, the other thing to watch about Elon is that he did that thing, the stunt. Well, it wasn't a stunt, but he really abused some people, it looks like, whom he had recruited, to participate in door knock canvassing, right, in Michigan. And he put them in panel trucks with no seating and very little support, food, water, housing, rest, And that, I think, is going to be another case brought against Elmo. So Elmo's really starting to rack him up. He's really starting to rack him up. Rack up the charges. So hopefully that case is exposed more and gets the attention. So Elmo's involved in quite a bit of fuckery. And it's clear to me that he doesn't know what the U.S. laws are, nor does he care. Because, again, they think that because they live in their echo chamber and everyone tells them how great they are, that he's not right. He's not right. Apparently, according to the complaint, he hasn't been paying out the small amounts offered for signing the petition referring people to sign. Oh, yeah, didn't he do like a $47 thing? I think that was something. What a mess. What a mess. What a fucking mess. He can afford to rope a dope in court for the rest of his life. He could. Yep. He could. Oh, my God. Hi, Paul J. Good morning, I think. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it is what it is. Right. That's true. Trump can't. but Elon could. He could survive going from one court to another. And it's super sketch that the random $1 million winners all just happen to be present at Trump rallies. Yeah. But it doesn't matter what party. I think we need to start going to Elmo's rallies and try and get that million and then donate it to the Harris campaign. No, I'm just kidding. No, donate it to something else. Donate to something else. Freeze that. I mean, just make him register as a foreign agent. Like, this stuff about Dana Rohrabacher and shit, where is it? I think I still had it pulled up. Maybe I didn't. No, that's another thing. Oh, there's that. Oh, there you go. This woman, I'm on her now. I tagged her in a fucking thing yesterday. I can't stand that woman. She's so terrible. All right, let's see. Okay, wait, sorry. I got to stay with this. Oh, my God. My mind's going in a million different directions. Even when it's not Halloween, a certain breed of religious traditionalist longs for the days when men donned capes, got knighted, and pledged oaths to monarchs and popes. One of them gave us witches Dobbs, my latest for New York Magazine. Justice Alito's royalist cosplay. Oh, Nina's such a good writer. All right, let's do this. Let's settle in, kids. Refill your coffee. Refill your coffee. I don't know, but I think that at least their activities are scrutinized and reported, so that you know, I don't actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it seems to me, I don't know what foreign government he would work for, because I think his relationships are more with other billionaires and oligarchs. And certainly Putin, but not, our attorney was Dan Adams. Any info on him in your election fuckery? I have not heard that name before. I think there are reporting financial disclosure requirements. I would imagine oversight of their activities that relate and reporting, yeah. But I don't know how much teeth, what's the teeth behind that? Which is a great question, Badger. Really good question. Did you see the sentencing of the PA election official yesterday? Her attorney was Dan Adams. I have not heard of that name before. PA election official. Whoops. Woman arrested. Is that one? No teeth. See Manafort. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's a great point, Oomph. No teeth to it. See Manafort. Yeah. Let's see here. What? Oh, what's that? Pennsylvania. Wait, is that is it the woman arrested at PA voting center? RNC chair alleges voter? No, that's not what that is. Sentencing. Oh, wait, sentencing. Okay. I'm dumb. That's not how you spell. That's not how you spell. That's not how you spell it. Sentence. Whoops. Fuck. I can't type. All right, that's official. All right, fine. Yeah. Okay, just come on. Former U.S. Oh, no, that's something else. I'll have to find it. Oh, Wisconsin, no problem. No, I don't think I heard about that. Wait. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, no, that's old. Hold on, just stay with me a minute. I only see stuff from May. Is that weird? So a former Milwaukee election official is fined $3,000, but that was from May. I really don't want to see last week's Dropbox arsons repeated like new every day. I agree. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. It's old. Oh, yes. No problem. Well, yeah. So a former Milwaukee, I'll include that link too, if from the AP. A former Milwaukee election official is fined $3,000 for obtaining fake absentee ballots. Kimberly Zapata. Okay, that actually does sound like a familiar name. Kimberly Zapata. I'll have to look at it. I don't know too much about, but now I'm interested in that. That's interesting. No, I'm so glad you brought it up. I love hearing. You know how I love this stuff. It's like you know how some women are into like Hallmark murder mysteries or podcasts, like murder, true crime kind of stuff. I'm into election shit. That's my like juice. My juice. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Whoa. All right, Nina Burley's article. Even when it's not Halloween, a certain breed of religious traditionalists longs for the days when men donned capes and cloaks decorated with symbolic sashes and ribbons, got knighted, laid holy swords in caskets lined with red velvet, and pledged oaths to monarchs and popes. Conservative lobbyist and court packer Leonard Leo belongs to the Sovereign Military Order of the Knights of Malta, a Catholic lay order that dates to the Crusades. The Opus Dei organization, best known for its super kinky corporal mortification rules, sent a priest wearing a spiked garter under his cassock to convert a swath of Republicans in Washington, a project that has proved quite successful. As it turns out, the last time Donald Trump was president, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito, author of the Dobbs decision setting women's health care back a few centuries, added a knighthood to his own resume, pledging an oath to the sacred military Constantinian Order of St. George. Oh. I know. Oh, that's really cool. The knighthood, I remember watching the Nixon hearings too. I do remember that easily. The knighthood bestowed in 2017 wasn't widely reported at the time, but the order's website was updated in July with Alito's investiture on the front page. I just want to see it. Constantinian Order of St. George. Welcome. We got paintings and people on horses and pretty fancy clothes. Yeah. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Oops, wrong one. Where's my article? What happened? Oh, I see. I just went back. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Okay. It moves you. Alito has long had vaguely medieval cosplay tendencies. The New York Times reported recently on how, last month, he listed Princess Gloria von Thurn und Taxis in his in his delayed financial disclosure for giving him concert tickets worth $900. According to the Times, the princess wants to get to know Justice Thomas better too. Princess Gloria was a wild child, dubbed Princess TNT by Vanity Fair back in her hard partying days with Mick Jagger. In her 60s now, she has morphed to the right and become a Catholic crusader. When she's not appearing at transatlantic anti-abortion events and other venues frequented by hard-right crusaders and their aristocratic admirers, she lives in a 500-room 12th century palace that her pal Steve Bannon reportedly wanted to use for his gladiator school. That's right. I forgot. There you go, easily. Teresa shared a new Harris ad, the creature from the Orange Lagoon. Oh my God, that's amazing. Let's see. The Constantinian Order was founded in the 16th century, but claims its origins to the conversion of the Roman Emperor Constantine and the beginning of the Christianization of pagan Rome. It is recognized by the Vatican, but the knighthoods are administered privately by the Bourbon to Sicily's family, descendants of the kings who ruled in southern Italy in the 18th and 19th century. Princess TNT's son, Albert, is a knight in another branch of the order. Alito, who referenced a 17th century witch hunter's legal reasoning in his Dobbs decision, accepted the Knight Grand Cross of Merit, the highest rank available to non-nobles in the order, at a Mass in St. Matthew's Cathedral in Washington, D.C. in 2017. He pledged the requisite oath. We declare and promise to Almighty God, to Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, with the assistance of the Holy Spirit, the maternal protection of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and the powerful intercession of St. George the Martyr, to observe as true soldiers of Christ everything that is asked and recommended of us. Isn't that like in opposition to the oath you take? I don't know. He then added a Savoy blue wool cape made by the Pope's tailor and retailing for a starting price of 940 euros, and a large blingy jeweled cross insignia, retail 322 euros, to his wardrobe of black vestments. The order's Grand Prefect, Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice of Bourbon to Sicilies, attended the ceremony. Beatrice is divorced from a Napoleon, and their son happens to be the pretender to the imperial throne of France. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's all the inbreeding, you know? Oh my God. Members of Constantinian orders, aren't they creepy? Members of the Constantinian Order's American delegation were also at the investiture. They are Trumpy. The U.S. delegate is John Viola, then president of the National Italian-American Foundation. Viola is the son of billionaire Vincent Vinny Viola, a Constantinian knight, and the owner of the 2024 Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. The elder Viola was Trump's initial nominee for Secretary of the Army, but he withdrew rather than submit to Pentagon rules about his business practices. He was also discovered to have punched a concessions worker in the face at a horse auction. Oh yeah, consanguinity. I love that word. That's a good one. I hope I'm saying it right. See my tweets under here in thread. Okay. Other American members of the order include Michael LaCivita. Oh, well, that's right. Chris LaCivita. That's right. Vice President of the Catholic Media Association and brother of Trump's campaign manager, Chris LaCivita, and Anita McBride, Laura Bush's former chief of staff, who was invested as a dame of the Constantinian order at the same ceremony where Alito got his cape. Is that how you say it? Consanguinity? I like that word. I mean, I like to say it. Okay. Prince Carlo of Bourbon to Sicilies, I guess, Grand Master of the Constantinian Order, is a founding patron of the Dignitatis Humanae Institute, a Vatican-connected think tank that Bannon tried to turn into an academy for the Judeo-Christian West in a former Carthusian monastery outside Rome. I'm sorry. I think Steve Bannon trying to be something is so funny. I just think it is. All right. Bourbon to Sicily's followers in southern Italy have formed a neo-Bourbon movement advocating for the family to regain power over its ancestral kingdom. These modern-day monarchists advocate the return of Naples and Sicily to the Kingdom of Two Sicilies, the monarchy overthrown when Italy was unified in the 1800s. On this side of the Atlantic, American neo-Bourbonists advocate for this cause on a badly edited blog, Il Regno, the kingdom. For those of us who are traditionally minded, the Bourbons of Naples are anything but a footnote in history. They are a symbol of authority, sovereignty, and justice. One of them wrote on Il Regno in 2019. They represent a possible future in the face of the present crises that threatens the remnants of our moribund civilization. A return to traditional religious and aristocratic principles embodied by their Sicilian majesties will be our foundation to confront globalism and the unholy secular worldview currently plaguing our society with wanton materialism, and widespread apathy. The Bourbons to Sicilies are not exactly leaders in the fight against wanton materialism. I was just going to say, they hobnob with celebrities and hereditary aristocrats at all the flesh pots of Europe and flash their lifestyle on Instagram posts from Monaco, Paris, Rome, and Saint-Tropez. The family has also been embroiled in a variety of tabloid-attracting scandals involving cash, art, and weapons. They have been photographed with Trump and with Syria's Bashar al-Assad. They have been defending themselves in court in the bailiwick of Jersey, a British tax shelter island, over monies and art allegedly stashed offshore. Prince Carlo knighted the president of the island of Mauritius around the time the Jersey court publicly accused the family of trying to transfer the trust dispute to the Mauritius courts. Another tropical recipient of Bourbon to Sicily's knighthood is Roosevelt Scarrett, the longtime prime minister of Dominica, who has denied accusations of corruption involving passport selling and slush funds. Oh, wanton. I like sanguinity, both happy and bloody. It's a floor cleaner and a car wax. None of these rich morons watch the weather. Yeah, no, they don't. No, they don't. Okay. The list of Constantinian knights and dames includes cardinals and bishops, rightist politicians like Brexiter and Widdicombe, and Italian Alberto Lembo, and dozens of obscure European aristocrats such as Princess Philomena, Countess of Paris, Jean-Christophe, Prince Napoleon, Jean, Count of Paris, head of the House of Orleans, Princess Marie-Therese von Hohenberg, great-granddaughter of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary, and Prince Laurent of Belgium. Sounds like a party. Prince Carlo's wife Camille, president of Influencer Awards Monaco, among other philanthropic and society positions, was embroiled in a long-running inheritance feud with her family. Her father, Camillo Crociani, was president of the Italian weapons manufacturing giant Finmeccanica, but fled an arrest warrant to Mexico in the 1970s under investigation in a Lockheed bribery case. He managed to maintain control of a different weapons company, which Camilla and her mother inherited and recently sold for $200 million to the now renamed weapons company her father once ran. During this family feud, Camilla of Bourbon to Sicilies and her mother were accused of moving 7 pieces from the family's art collection to a storage facility in Miami. The artwork was shipped in November 2017, a few weeks after Alito was knighted. A Jersey court later held them in contempt for concealing assets. While in Miami, the Bourbon to Sicilies family paid a visit to then-President Trump at Mar-a-Lago. In 2020, Camilla narrowly avoided jail in Jersey after a court ruled she had hidden a $66 million Gauguin and fined her €2 million. In September, she put a Van Gogh up for auction in Hong Kong at a price that shattered previous records for Western art in Asia. Wow, that smells like clean laundered money. Bourbon to Sicily's supporters are monarchists with a history of links to the American right going back to the Confederacy. Some of their supporters even fought for the South in the Civil War, finding common cause with the slavers whose way of life the North was destroying. The alliance is so strong that some neo-Bourbons fly the Confederate flag, sharing with the American South the grievance of having lost to the Northern powers. One of the movement leaders wears a Confederate flag pin on his lapel alongside the Bourbon to Sicily's flag. The Constantinian order and its knights are tied politically to this neo-Bourbon monarchist movement in southern Italy, according to historian Enrico Del Lago, because it is headed by the current heir to the throne of the Kingdom of Two Sicilies. The Bourbonist movement is doing some extreme revisionism about what happened at the time of Italian unification, Del Lago said. It claims Italy was unified against not just the will of the Naples kings, but of the Catholic Church, and that unification robbed the Pope and the southern kings. The Constantinian order and its religio-politics have an enormous influence on people of southern Italian ancestry living in the United States, Del Lago said. Alito's father was from Calabria. His grandparents were from Basilicata, 2 regions with strong legacy of pro-Bourbonism. Del Lago speculated that the familial connection was probably an unofficial reason for him being selected for the knighthood. Excellent novel set. Everything's legal in Jersey. Well, apparently not. This sounds like a novel. I can't even believe it. I mean, Alito's really fucked up. Like, he's a majorly fucked up guy. Right? Like, I think, The Leopard. Excellent novel set during the Italian unification. Leopard. Ooh, good recommendation. I didn't even know about the unification of Italy. I'm sorry. I'm just going to admit that. Okay. It claims Italy was unified against not just the will of the... The Constantinian order have an enormous influence. Wait, what am I doing here? Sorry. Some legal experts think that the knighthood may violate the U.S. Constitution's emoluments clause, right? Which forbids federal office holders from accepting foreign gifts, money, or titles. That's what I thought. You can't get a title in a foreign country if you're a member. You know what I mean? Like, you're a federal office holder. Okay. Without congressional approval. A Supreme Court justice should not accept a knighthood, let alone from a far-right monarchical foreign religious military order, said Alex Aronson, executive director of Court Accountability. The fact that Samuel Alito accepted such a knighthood, which very well might violate the Constitution's Foreign Emoluments Clause, is further evidence of his contempt for the American people and our Constitution. Amen. Justice Alito did not respond. Wah, 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 wah. So there. Good article. Wow. I had no idea. I didn't even know what the Bourbonists were, for crying out loud. Here we go. Let's see what 5GW says. Alito's oath to the Constantinian order. When Justice Samuel Alito received the Knight Grand Cross of Merit from the Sacred, he pledged the... Oh, yeah, that's the oath. We read that. Okay. Onward, Christian soldiers. Here we go. Theocratic SCOTUS, and this is from 2022, October of 2022. Make no mistake, they will destroy any separation of church and state. Asked about his religious liberty is dangerous to those who want complete power, Alito believes religious bodies must have autonomy, unlike women.
And they envision a society in which religious bodies have a good measure of autonomy. There are a lot of other things that could be said, so that summary is pretty inadequate. But as a general statement, that's what I'll say right now. And they envision.
All right. Here's Alan West. Oh, good old Alan West. Lampedusa. Lampedusa is the author. Okay, cool. The Leopard. I think I've heard the name of that before, but of course I haven't read it. Here's Alan West and the Sovereign Military Order of the Temple of Jerusalem, Knights Templar. He's very aligned with Mike Flynn and Eric Prince, who are literally waging their own version of a crusade, a holy war. Look at little Alan West. Oh, little baby. I took an oath to protect the Christians in the Holy Land. What? Girl? I want to see what this one says. Today, Templar revivalism remains strong. Templar iconography is popular with European neo-fascists. The Norwegian mass murderer Anders Breivik claimed to be a Templar, and Knights Templar International is an online network that connects far-right activists, particularly in Britain. Meet the Americans following in the footsteps of the Knights Templar. Ooh. That is so cool. All right, I want to grab that. I don't want to lose my way here. Don't lose your way. Joseph Schmitz sent a message to Jim Jordan describing the legal basis for VP Pence to block certification of the 2020 election. On January 5th, 2021, Jordan forwarded Schmitz's message to Mark Meadows. Schmitz is a member of Sovereign Military Order of Malta. Let's see. Oh, Frank Gaffney. Oh my God. This like these names. Saladin. Fed up with Senator Whitehouse, who is in a position to get something done about SCOTUS, but nothing happens. You know, I'm kind of wondering if what's going on there. Because I think that let me go back. I think that I was talking to Bobo about that last night, and I really have to believe, I mean, I guess what I would hope would happen is within appropriate setting, with precedent in mind, or with setting precedent in mind, what is it that Biden/Harris will do after the election in their lame duck period? right? Like, that's what I wonder, is what can be accomplished and what will they do, if anything, to, like, because we were talking about SCOTUS as just being the stopping point. I mean, SCOTUS yesterday allowed Virginia to remove 1,600 names from their voter rolls. That's happened. So SCOTUS just told us what they would do when it comes to election related cases. They started it yesterday. Well, they started it way before, but yesterday was their so I'm telling you right now, SCOTUS has already told us what they're going to do when faced with an election challenge. That's it. Because there's no way that those 1,600 people should be removed from the rolls. There's no way. That is straight up disenfranchising voters. And I would predict it won't stand. But the people who are caught up in that are able to come in person and vote, which is fucking ridiculous. They have to prove their citizenship. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, this is really good. Okay, good. We'll link that too. You know what? Okay, this is it. This is where we are. Where we are is holding the line, right? And just being mindful about all the different ways people are trying to manipulate our systems. Within 90 days is unheard of. Of course it is. Of course it is. That's so. J Rant says, I heard some other state had a 60% error rate when they purged, and doing it within 90 days is unheard of. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, also that in Virginia, you can register on election day, so anyone purged accidentally can vote. Absolutely. Absolutely. Which is important to know. But do you know if you're one of the 1,600? I guess you do if you check your voter registration. But is everybody going to do that? I don't know. It's just really upsetting. It's very upsetting. And, who knows how those folks would vote. That's not the point. Everybody deserves the right to vote. Everybody. So, I'm not going to complain about that. And they could do this. They're going to do everything in every state. Oops. Oh, there's a cat having a problem behind me. Yeah, they're going to try everything in every state. That's just the way it is. So, I don't know. This poor cat. Let's see. What else do I have? Because I have some other things too, but I want to make sure I saw. All right, Gus. Let it out. You are not now. The thing about it is, there's no reason to stress because, frankly, it doesn't do any good. It doesn't change the outcome of the election. I think he has a hairball, but I just got him that Petromalt, so he's doing his little. He's on hairball therapy right now. Hopefully he's fine. But what was I saying? Yeah. None of our worry is going to change the outcome of the election. So the good news is to the degree that you can place that anxiety somewhere else or kind of put it in your shoes or something, or I do this now. I have this thing that Bobo and I do. If you need to worry about something, choose a date to start worrying about it and literally refuse to think about it prior to that date. And of course, it only works with things that are related to the dates involved, but you know what I'm saying. So I would definitely say, let's just capture whatever anxiety we have and just say, hey, you know what? It is what it is. It will be what it will be. And I really believe, I truly believe that we will, of course, move through this. I mean, life finds a way. That's what's his name said, the dinosaur guy. And so I mean, I do think it'll be fine. And I think that the anxiety just isn't going to change any outcome. So it's not hurting anyone but yourself. And that's a reminder I need to remind myself of too. It's not, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I find that a lot, something about that active, procrastination of depression. Just push your depression off. Just put it off. Just put it off. Put it off. Anyway. All right. Well, I think I'm going to hit it for this morning, but I will see you tonight. I think it's at 5 my time. I'll check, but there is a placeholder for it. And then if I don't see you tonight, I hope you have a great Halloween. I hope any kiddos in your life have a fantastic Halloween. Hopefully that can be a good lift out of whatever the daily woes are, is just, enjoying the holiday with the exuberance of youth around you. So hopefully that's in your future. But thanks for coming this morning. I'll put up all the links as usual, and we'll go from there. Gal, thank you so much for sharing all the information. So helpful. Gosh, just feel really lucky. And if I don't see you tonight, then I'll see you tomorrow morning at the same time for another wake and a bake. Anyway, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Have a great